Hello everyone and welcome to the lesson. Today at the lesson we are speaking about mysterious creatures and monsters. We are going to read and speak about interesting creatures, about monsters, about some mythical animals which exist or don't exist, and discuss if monsters really historical creatures or just characters of fairy tales. So let's start our work and open the book, page 42. In the picture you can see three monsters: the Loch Ness Monster, the Kraken and Bigfoot. Look at the pictures and try to answer the questions. Have you heard of these creatures? If so, what do you know about them? Spend 1 minute speaking about these monsters. Now, let's have a look at some collocations to describe the creatures. Huge eyes, giant tentacles, щупальца, sharp hooks, крюки, a long tail, a humped back, humped горбатый, long arms, a short neck, a snake-like head, two-legged, a hairy body. Let's make up sentences to describe these creatures. For example, huge eyes. In the picture, Kraken has got huge, angry eyes. It has got giant tentacles with sharp hooks on them. Nessie has got a long tail and a humped back. It also has got a snake-like head, which probably frightens people. Bigfoot is a two-legged creature with long arms and a short neck. It has got a hairy body. Probably it lives in cold places. Stop the video and make up your own description of these creatures. Видео ставим на паузу и делаем свое описание этих существ. Now, let's read and listen to the text and then do exercise 2 in our books. So, listening to the text.
Exercise 1B, page 42.
In search of Nessie and other mysterious monsters. We've all heard well-known stories of ancient mythical creatures such as dragons, unicorns and giants. But to this day, people all over the world continue to report sightings of various mysterious monsters. So, we asked our readers to tell us about any creatures like these from their country.
Hi, I'm Kevin from Inverness, Scotland. I'm sure you've all heard of a famous Loch Ness monster with its humped back, long tail and snake-like head. But you probably didn't know that people have been reporting sightings of this strange monster since the 6th century. The first modern sighting was in 1933, when a couple who were driving home saw a creature rolling and diving in the lake. Since then, there have been over 1,000 recorded sightings and even some photos taken of Nessie. Some people believe that Nessie is a dinosaur called a plesiosaur that somehow survived in Loch Ness, but the truth is still a mystery.
I'm Jens from Norway, and we have the legend of the Kraken, a horrifying deep-sea monster that was 1.5 miles across. As ships approached, the Kraken would wrap its giant tentacles around them or create a violent whirlpool to pull them down to the bottom of the ocean. The Kraken is a species of giant squid. In 2007, fishermen caught a 10-meter-long squid with eyes the size of dinner plates and sharp hooks on some of its tentacles off the coast of Antarctica. There's no doubt that giant squid exist, but exactly how big they can grow to and whether they have destroyed ships still remains a mystery.
I'm Mary from Oregon, USA. As you probably already know, a strange-looking big hairy creature called Bigfoot or Sasquatch has been part of American folklore for years. Since the 1800s, there have been more than 3,000 sightings of Bigfoot, who most witnesses describe as being a two-legged creature, 2 to 3 meters tall, that has long arms and a short neck. Investigators say there's no way that its footprints, at around 40 centimeters long, could be human prints. Some scientists believe that Bigfoot could be a species of extinct ape, but unfortunately, so far, no one has found a Bigfoot body, fossil, or skeleton.
So, what do you think? Are these stories fact or fiction? Send us similar stories from your part of the world.
Now you stop the video and do exercise 2. Your task is to answer which creatures. Answer the questions. For example, which creatures live in water? Loch Ness Monster and Kraken. So you are working, having stopped the video. Well, checking. Which creatures live in water? They are Nessie and Kraken. Which creatures could be creatures that people thought had died out? Nessie and Bigfoot. Which creatures have people been seeing for longer than you might think? It's Nessie. Which creature often used to destroy something? It's Kraken. And which creature have people found the bodies of? It's Kraken. I hope you didn't make any mistakes here. Now we are working with synonyms. In the text you have highlighted words like report, horrifying, approached, across, violent, and so on. Your task is to find synonyms to them among these words. Stayed alive, with great force, shocking, disgusting, until now, came closer, wide, close to, things that have been seen, tell people about. So you are listening and reading and finding synonyms. 1 minute is yours. Well, let's check. Stayed alive. Survived. With great force. Violent. Shocking, disgusting. Horrifying. Until now. So far. Came closer. Approached. Wide. Across. Close to. Off coast. Things that have been seen. Sightings. Tell people about. Report. If you didn't know any words, please learn them. Now we're looking at opposites among underlined words. Mystical, unfortunately, bottom, and so on. You are to find opposites to the words destroy, real, unknown, top, blunt, luckily, miniature. Again, 1 minute is yours. Stop the video and find the opposites. Let's check. Destroy, great, real, mythical, unknown, famous, top, bottom, blunt, sharp, luckily, unfortunately, miniature, giant. I hope you managed and it was not very difficult. Now, let's make up collocations and make up sentences with them. Creatures. Mythical creatures. Make up a sentence. For example, many people think that Loch Ness Monster is just a mythical creature. Back. Humped back. Make up your own sentence. Or find in the text. Like head. Snake-like head. Make up a sentence. sightings. Recorded sightings. Squid. Giant squid. Whirlpool. Violent whirlpool. Hooks. Sharp hooks. Prints. Human prints. Ape. Extinct ape. Sea monster. Deep sea monster. Now we're looking at some words which mean look at something, but more emotional. Stare. Look for a long time. Catch a glimpse of. See something. Spot. Notice. Glance. Have a short look and glare. Look angrily at something. Put these words into your vocabularies and learn them. Now you are to put the words into the sentences. You stop the video and complete the task. Checking. When I saw the strange creature, I couldn't stop staring at it. Kelly glanced quickly at her watch and then back at the water. I think I've just caught a glimpse of a small hairy creature. Did you see anything? The creature seemed to glare at me from the page of the book. Did you spot anything strange in the lake? I hope there were no mistakes in your exercise. Now, reread the text and find some facts you find interesting. For example, for me it was surprising that sightings of Nessie have been reported since the 6th century. I didn't know that a giant squid was caught in 2007. It was interesting to learn that there were many sightings of Bigfoot, but nobody found its skeleton or body. Now it's your turn. Stop the video and name some interesting facts. Well, your homework. Your homework is to write a letter to your friend about an interesting creature you have seen somewhere. You can use the text and write about Nessie, Kraken, or Bigfoot, or you can write about other mythical creatures. You can make up your own creature as you like, but you are to write where you were and what you were doing when you suddenly met this creature. What exactly you saw? So describe what you saw. Your feelings, how you felt, and how your meeting finished. What was at the end of the story? If you have taken a photo of the creature, or probably you have taken a photo but there was nothing. You woke up. Why not? You told your friends and nobody believed you, called you crazy. So it's your imagination, it's your story. For today, that's all. Goodbye.